Dealerships can burn in hell. If you own a car, you know the last place typically you want to go to is the dealership, unless you're an old person. And then in your mind, you're like, I can't trust anybody but the dealership. I need to make sure everything is factory. Let me explain to you how I had a car issue. It was an exhaust issue. It was already diagnosed. I already had the code. I had the issues narrowed down. Normally, I don't even go to the dealership. I have my own mechanic. Get your own local mechanic. Trustworthy. Someone who's not going to bend you over and F you in the A on Saturday. I drop off the vehicle. They give me a ride back. I wait about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I get a call. And you know it's bad when anybody calls you and it's like, hey, man. The guy was sad to call me. You could tell. I'm like, oh, this isn't going to be good. And the guy's like, yeah, so the problem is this and this and this. It's going to be about $2,800. So you're going to want to pay up now or, he wasn't like that. But $3,000 essentially. Look, I'm not a car guru, but I have decent enough understanding and knowledge of cars. And I especially know how to just look stuff up. I have the code reader. I know how to read the codes on the vehicle. And I've grown up with friends who are gearheads. I'm not trying to flex like I know that much, but I know enough to not get rinsed. I look around for the parts. That's not including the time for the mechanic, which is the most expensive part. But then I call a couple shops, or actually I started with an automotive store to see if they had the parts in stock. And then I just like, yo, let me ask the mechanic what they would charge to do this. He's like, I'm not looking at it. This is just me going off what you're saying. There's a chance it could be cheaper. There's a chance it could be more expensive, obviously. They look at my car, explain to me how the mechanic brought me under my vehicle, said, everything looks pretty good, man, but I could see that this is the issue. What would you imagine? $2,700 to $2,900 at the dealership. What would you imagine? Maybe $2,000, maybe $1,500, $280, bro. 280. They're like, if we do have to do the job that the dealership said they'd have, it was like $600 cheaper. Fuck that. And you know what's sad, man? I saw a lot of elderly people in that lineup when I was at the dealership bringing their cars in, frigging rinsing people. Always ask around, always look around. Do not be afraid because it's a smaller location. Oh, but it's not the dealership. I don't have the actual logo that's on my car on the building too. To that dealership, bro,